Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate your holding this hearing, and I would echo the concerns of both the chairman and the ranking member as regards the neglect that we've seen of the Coast Guard's needs in the budget proposals. The rumored $1.3 billion cut to build a stupid wall that won't make our country any safer would just be outrageous. I mean, the French built the Maginot Line, the Germans went around it. Even if the so-called beautiful wall is built across some very rugged terrain, obviously they can tunnel under it, they can use catapults and send drugs over it, they can use drones to send drugs in, et cetera. It's not going to solve any national security problem. But it would open up the same route the Germans used to invade France to drug smugglers, human smugglers, and potentially terrorists trying to get a tactical nuclear weapon into the United States, which is we would leave our vast coastal areas, 95,000 miles and 28,000 miles of navigable inland waterways. It would be open season because the Coast Guard wouldn't be able to provide the coverage we need. They're struggling now with their current budget to provide that coverage. So if those cuts are a reality, it would be perhaps the most laughable thing, but serious, unfortunately, about the so-called budget proposals and the skinny budget, which doesn't mention the Coast Guard whatsoever. I also want to echo the concerns of Ranking Member Garamendi about U.S. flags. He's showed tremendous leadership there. I mean, we can't be the greatest nation on earth and a great maritime nation without any maritime under our own control. Alliances are of tremendous concern. I think we should revisit the antitrust immunity that's been granted under law, limited as it is. Apparently, it may be that the box club, was even exceeding, shall we say, the limited antitrust immunity. But as they were all handed subpoenas, much to their surprise, the meeting at the Four Seasons, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of what they're really up to. But in terms of denying ports or marine terminal operators, contracts when you get down to 3 alliances or 2 alliances, and alliances controlled substantially by foreign interests, I believe it presents national security issues, certainly economic issues, and it merits more attention by this committee. With that, Mr. Chairman, thanks for the hearing, and yield back the balance of my time.